Hello 108 students, Mr. McHugh here with you. Picking up section 5.2, page 2. This is a short section. What's kind of cool here, they're going to talk about objective 3. We need to add and subtract polynomials. Hey, good news, you've been there, done it. It's nothing more than combining like terms. Okay, what you're going to have to work with here is decide whether you like adding two polynomials horizontally, such as this example right here, or add them up vertically. Either way works. As time goes on and I keep teaching this, I think if you're writing the problem down in your math notebook, if it's written out long ways, I'd recommend you go vertically. I find out over the years your eyes work better vertically. When you combine like terms in vertical columns, it's fairly easy to do. Okay, but you got a choice. So let's take an example here of example B. Sorry, let me jump up here and do an easy one. Kind of jump the gun. Here is a polynomial, and do you have any like terms? I see the same base of the x, and so take the coefficients, take 6 minus 9 and combine it into negative 3x. Okay, this all should be fairly comfortable for you. 5y plus 2y, again, same base, and what I forgot to mention is what's the exponents? They have to be the same. Same base, same exponent, you combine like terms. Of course, that was the same idea with the x's here. You pop up the ones if you need it. Okay, so 5 plus 2 is 7y, and there you go. You've not done nothing more than what you used to do, and you call it combine like terms. Example 3 gets us into adding polynomials, and they'll put parentheses around the polynomial so you can see them. Remember, polynomial is nothing more than a collection of terms. And the big thing you got to pay attention to in these problems is what is the operation between the two polynomials. Now, when it's a plus sign, life is just a tad easier. Basically, these parentheses over here, you can get rid of them right away. Now, if you need a little help with that, you can always pop up a 1 as a coefficient and tell yourself you're going to multiply a positive 1, which will not change the values. Or you could just turn around there and just go ahead and say goodbye to them. And then ask yourself, can you combine like terms? Okay, now, if you do it horizontally, 3 minus 8 is negative 5. Negative 9, 8 to the third, plus 8, 8 to the third. Again, you've got like terms. Same base, same exponent. Same base, same exponent. Negative 9 plus 8 that should be a minus in there. Oh, that's a mistake. That should be a minus. Minus 8 to the third. I put the 1 in there as kind of overkill. You don't need the 1. Finally, 4a to the squared, there's nothing to combine it with, so bring it down. The 2 from over here, nothing to combine it with, so you bring it down. Okay, now that was my attempt to show you the horizontal method there. Vertical method is I took the second polynomial and I lined up like terms in a like columns. Look at the variables. A to the 5th, A to the 5th, A to the 3rd. A squared, nothing to line it up with. I left it blank. The 2, nothing to line it up with. When you do vertical, you're doing addition. I brought it over here and add them up. Okay, now when you're adding up, your same base, same exponent, you keep those. Same base, same exponent, you keep them. Okay, and you get your answer. Now, here's the one that you got to remember. When you do subtraction, you've got an extra step, and it's no different than when you're subtracting numbers. You need to convert them into addition. There's a couple ways to look at this. I over here, subtraction, add the first polynomial and the negative or opposite of the second polynomial. Add them both together. Now here's what I mean. Here's an example 4 here. Let's move the screen down a little bit, and let's focus on this a tad. So, here's the polynomial, first one. Here's the second one. You're analyzing, and you notice there's your subtraction. Okay, now you got a choice. You could pop the 1 up and multiply negative 1 times each of the terms. A lot of students which will turn this into a positive, or you might have been taught, or you just switch the signs. Whatever works for you. The deal now is you're adding. Okay, or you could say you're changing from subtraction to addition by going to adding and change the signs. You got 3 techniques. Make sure you use one of them to deal with the subtraction. That's the big issue. Now, My recommendation is to convert it into addition. So you're adding. There's my parentheses and the addition sign. I change the signs. 5, -7, plus 8. I've got like columns lined up, and simply go vertical here. -6 plus 5, -1m, -8 plus -7 is -15, 5 plus 8 is 13. Now you don't really have to put the 1 in front of the m squared. Okay, that's my math lab will not want that. Okay, so I showed a basic basic concepts here of adding, subtracting polynomials. I would think this section goes pretty easy for most students. So Mr. McHugh, I'm going to sign off here now for section 5.2. That's all we got. When I see you again, I will be starting section 5.3, polynomial functions, and we'll take care of that. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.